weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. We've got the Boston Celtics and the Chicago Bulls. And now the opening lineup for Boston. We've got McHale. Johnson is out there with Ainge. Then it's Parrish, and it's Bird in at the 3.
With just the ability to stop on a dime. And then quickly rise and fire. This is how Jordan gets the separation he needs.
First team foul.
Ainge against Jordan. Here's Ainge. Pass to Bird. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Pippen.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. He's hitting the free throws right now. Form good.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Michael Jordan. Now here's Rose. Launches it. And the 3-ball is good.
And that's a shot Rose must make consistently. When he's making it rain from there, this team is hard to match up with.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Johnson up top, defended by Pippen. Johnson, the pass to Bird. Rebound by the Bulls.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
There's Rose with the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Johnson kicks to Ainge. The Celtics working the ball around now. And slam dunk by McHale.
And the ultimate combo guard. Johnson can pass with the league's best playmakers.
Rose, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played. Smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
The Bulls making a switch here. Armstrong's checked in. Both free throws good from Ainge.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Gilmore. Three-pointer, Butler. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And that's how you share the ball. They got what they wanted, and Butler put the finishing touches on it.
Johnson at the elbow. Rodman grabs the miss. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Pippen. Lays it up and banks it in.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
A shot by McHale, no good. Bulls leading by 3. Pippen dishes to Rodman. Butler on the wing. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Nice to see Butler drain the 3-ball. This really opens up the rest of his game.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
So for the Bulls, Love check in for Rodman. Rose comes in for Pippen. And it's Jordan in for Jimmy Butler. They need this. And Bird gets it to go on the assist by Parrish. Bird's got 7 points.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
From deep, Jordan, Parrish. Grabs the board. Celtics trail by 4. Now, here is Ainge. And it's Parrish missing. Rose looking around. Love finds Rose. Buries the long-range jumper. 9 points in the game so far.
A sound decision maker with a reliable jump shot. Rose is more than comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations.
Now, here is Ainge. Here's Parrish, and it's Parrish finishing it off.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's McHale. Johnson, wide open, he fires, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Jordan with the bucket.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and it's really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Seasting passes to Wedman. And the rejection by Love. And here we go. Fast break. Love's got it. Here's Rose. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And so here is Chicago, following the shot by Kevin McHale. From deep, Jordan. Seasting grabs the board. Celtics trail by 10. Driving the lane, Ainge. Off with the layup. Armstrong kicks to Rose. Again, Chicago.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's McHale following the score by Derrick Rose. And the basket by Walton.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Armstrong. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Walton. Here's Wedman. Off target on the 15-footer.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for the Chicago Bulls. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We come back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Chicago leading by 10. They've got Noah. Butler out there with Pippen, and it's Love in at the 4. That's the Bulls' 5 as we get into the second quarter. And so it's Boston with it to the inside. And it's Bird with the jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance, stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Sloan, that's good.
And this is how unselfish Pippen can be, wanting to find his teammate.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Rodman, he's checked in for Chicago.
Team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, number 91.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Pass to Vincent. Bird, high post. Off target with the open look. The Bulls leading by 15. Rodman passes to Noah. Bulls moving the ball around. There's the triple. Another 3 for Chicago.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Chicago making a switch here. Rose is checked in. The Celtics also changing it up. Robert Parrish is checked in for Wedman, and Dennis Johnson's subbed in for Vincent. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Noah. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And Rodman gets it to go.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
Here is Seasting. A wide open look for Bird. Boston, no good that time either. Here's Rose. The rebound by the Celtics. Up top, Bird. Rodman covering. Johnson can't get it to go. And the Bulls with possession.
Oh. How about the heart on display here tonight from Rose? Just flawless in his attack at the rim. Boy, it's tough to match his quickness.
So it's Boston now. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him. Evans checked in for Seasting.
Team foul. Celtic substitution, number 8, Scott Whitman.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Johnson. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Boston making some changes. McHale's checked in for Walton. And Danny Ainge is subbed in for Wedman. And so it's Boston with it. Inside. Will it go? And it's Parrish finishing it off.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
And here's Rose outside. And the Bulls another 3.
And Rose playing a big role offensively. He's got to be a focal. Point of your defensive scouting report. No doubt he can hurt you.
Now here is Ainge on the wing. Johnson wide open. Offensive rebound. And it's Parrish missing. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And that one's good by Noah.
Oh, how about the aggressiveness from Noah inside, not allowing himself to be stopped.
Johnson attacking. Noah with the block. Here's Butler. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Rodman. Rodman's got 3 assists now in this one. Butler's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game. Here's Johnson following the score by Derrick Rose. Bird. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Outside Rose. Lets it go from deep. Trains it from beyond the arc. Rose has got 13 points now in the quarter.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Now here's Johnson. Here's Bird. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Bird's got 11 points.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Johnson. Makes it off the glass. Johnson's got his second bucket.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Rodman dishes to Rose. Three-pointer, Butler. And McHale pulls it down. Ainge against Pippen. A baseline J. The shot by Ainge, no good. And so it's Chicago, way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
On the floor for Boston. Ainge is out there with Johnson. Then it's Parrish, and it's Bird, and it's McHale in at the 4 spot. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And that one misses.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat you.
Now, here's Jordan. Following the miss by Robert Parrish.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Here's Johnson. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Johnson's got 6. And it's Rose with the ball for Chicago. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Jordan. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Rodman.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Pass to Ainge. And he's good on the 3-ball. 7 points in the game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the 3-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Jordan.
Yeah, catching the defender there off balance. Jordan with the great strength to convert through contact. Let's see what he can do there at the line.
First personal foul.
The Bulls shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
At the line for one, Michael Jordan.
On the free throw, no good. And it's the Celtics ball. From about 19 feet, Johnson's shot is off. Jordan inside. Parrish is there. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 6. Rebound by Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Rose outside. Hits the 3-point bomb. Rose has got 32 points in the game.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
The shot by Ainge, no good. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 13-5 run here. On the wing, Jordan. Ainge covering, and Jordan gets it to go.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Outside Pippen. Pass to Rose. Jordan with it. Fires the 3. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 4 assists in the game.
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill.
Ainge the pass to Parrish. From down low, Chicago grabs the miss. Pippen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Jordan drives in, and he banks in the layup. Jordan's got 17 points here in the second half.
And we've seen it. He can do this all game. Jordan with a great burst there to get the finish.
Here's Ainge. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 26 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Johnson's shot is off. Pass to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Johnson against Rose. Tries it from 19. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got his 6th rebound on the night. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players. But with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just 1/3 of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. And here is Ainge, following the 3-pointer by Michael Jordan. Bird high post. Shoots over Pippen. It's all in by the Bulls. Gilmore's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Rose kicks to Jordan. Beyond the arc. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Jordan's got 34.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
The shot's good from Parrish. Parrish has got 6 points. Parrish has gone 3 of 7 shooting from the floor. There's Rose with the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Celtics have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And with Dennis Johnson, you know you're going to get tenacity and intensity, especially on the defensive end. He mucks things up out there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Walton's checked in for Parrish. Wedman comes in for Bird. And it's Easting in for Danny Ainge.
He shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
Down low, here's McHale. The layup off target. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Bird. Armstrong is out there with Butler. Then there's Noah. And it's Love in at the 4 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Butler passes to Sloan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Armstrong. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here is Easting. He's covered by Armstrong. Noah with the block.
Well, the long reach of Noah and the good timing, that helps get that block thrown.
Love dishes to Sloan. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Horace Grant, he's checked in for Noah. Here's Butler. A 3 off the inbound. Good, and Grant gets the assist. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Chicago.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Pass to Easting. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
For 3, Love buries it from 3-point range.
And keeping his options open, Grant would rather give it away than waste the possession on a poor shot.
Now Vincent. That one wide left. Now here's Butler. He's covered closely. No problems knocking that one down.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Easting passes to Bird. Connects on the 17-footer. And that's 13 points for Larry Bird.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And how about Grant extending his range? I'm sure his teammates are fired up after that one.
It's deflected. Bird. And it's Sloan with the rebound. And here are the Bulls now. Outside Butler. Another 3 for Chicago.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Here's Wedman. Pass to Vincent. Second shot opportunity. Yes, that goes in.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot again. His teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
And Butler puts up a deep 3. Offensive rebound. And Sloan kicks to Butler. And a miss there on the triple.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Here's Bird. The rebound by Grant. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 17-6 run. Sloan, that's good. Sloan's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
Here is Seasting. He's covered by Armstrong. Seasting with the bucket.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Butler's got 20 points.
And Butler giving you the full buffet of the things he can do.
Here's the Celtics with the ball. Here's Seasting. Here's Sloan. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Out to the wing. Wedman the pass to Bird. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Now, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
They grab their own miss. Bird. No good with the layup.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
No coverage that time. Butler's got 12 points here in the second half.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Walton the pass to Seasting. Looking to end the run. Nice ball movement by Boston. 3 on the clock. Puts up a 3. And that's collected by Grant. Here's Sloan. And it's Bird with the rebound. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Bird.
Here's Vincent, defended by Butler. To the paint, here's Wedman. And that comes off the assist by Bill Walton.
And if there were ever a pivot you'd like to run the offense through, look no further than Bill Walton. Has that 6th sense for how a play should develop.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here is Seasting. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see